stream is live. Let me put it in Discord.
Start that stream. No, we don't have a game.
Boom. Yeah. So here we are back in the Low Lantern.
In the middle of the action, right?
In the middle of some action. Yeah. The action in the bar area, well, you took out the last combatant. I wouldn't say things are calm here.
Half their group just fled upstairs, right?
Well, some people fled upstairs. Dybroth is the closest after getting healed to a small number of hit points. But yeah, the proprietress of the Low Lantern, the lady captain, took off several rounds ago, so she's got a head start. You're instructed to clear this place out and shut it down. They're probably expecting you to make some arrests.
I mean, we've definitely arrested all the combatants, but I feel like if we're still in an ish, we need to go after this.
Yeah, let's charge upstairs.
Yes. Is this the initiative?
I'm not really hurt at all. I had my rage up even when I got hit by the rogue attacks, and I took somebody out to give me temp hit points, so I'm only down literally a couple of hit points.
I'm down 11 hit points right now.
Frank, do you still have, Zashar, do you still have that bardic inspiration, or did you use it on a roll?
I have not used it yet.
Great.
I thought you did use it. I could be wrong. I thought you had like a bad roll. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I thought he rolled 2 5s because he had advantage recklessly,
right.
And he had to roll the inspiration to get the barely hit.
Oh, maybe I did. That does sound about right. The details.
At least you got good use out of it.
Yeah, I lost my sheet of paper that I wrote everything down on, so let's assume that I did use it then.
Okay.
If you guys remember it.
Yeah, that rings a chord with me too, but I just couldn't quite remember.
Well, that's why sometimes it's helpful to have a big group.
Okay.
But I will lose my rage though, because if we have to, stop after her, so I'll spend a round not attacking anything.
That appears to be the case. Zashar, it's about to be your turn. The soldiers have come in and, by order of the Flaming Fist, you're all under arrest. The guy that was, trying to run out has, put up his hands, and he, seems to be surrendering. The place is in a complete ruckus, though. There were people actually fighting you, but there's kind of just a general bar brawl going on here as well. There's much. Chairs are flying. Some people are just bar brawl, punching each other, and you hear glasses shattering, things of that nature. It is not calm here, but the danger, at least as far as people attacking you, has passed. And with that, you are up.
Okay. Well then.
Attack a patron so you keep rage.
Bleeding the enemies.
Yeah, I am gonna rush up the stairs then, and I'm gonna say, we got some help from civilians. Take everyone in the room if you can. I'm going after the leader. That's probably all I can. It's a mouthful, but it's probably all I can get out.
Okay, and you can rush. You can get to the foot of the stairs.
Yeah, and then I will run out of rage, which is unfortunate, but happens.
Okay. Dybroth is next up.
I don't want to be going up there alone, so I'm going to hold my action until the group gets closer to me to go up together.
Okay. Then it's Jay and then Amanda. Tars is going to, I guess, stay down here.
That makes sense, yeah.
Are you both going to run upstairs?
I mean, it's. Oh, are we on the same initiative or something?
You are. Jay was acting before you.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually, as my action, can I bless?
Yeah. Who do you want to bless?
Who's close enough?
Is it 30 feet or what?
Yeah.
You could have, if you moved like out to here, you could have gotten like you. Well, you could get anybody.
All right. Zashar, Jay, and myself.
Okay.
Cool. That's good.
Great. And then it's Jay. Do you want to run upstairs or deal with brawling people down here?
You there, Mr. Moulton?
Are you there, Nick? If you were talking, we couldn't hear you.
I swore I heard his kid a little bit ago.
Well, why don't you go ahead, Baldur?
I will simply double move to get us. I think double moving will take me up the stairs, or at least as far as the rest of the group.
You'll be just behind the shot.
Perfect.
All right. Soldiers rush in and start like. They don't have like their weapons out. They're just trying to like physically like restrain all these people from, beating
They
each other
restrain.
up.
They restrain Tars.
No, he identifies. Well, actually, that's
I was gonna. I didn't think
be-
I had enough time on my turn to say anything. I wanted to, but
right. Yeah,
I mentioned civilians, but I didn't clarify who was who. You know.
Yeah, I guess it's because only you and Diabroth are known to the guards as being Flaming Fist.
Yeah.
Well, he's not gonna join in the bar fights. They're not gonna attack him. All right. So then, now as Shar, you're able to run up the stairs.
Okay. And what do I encounter?
Okay. So this floor this used to be. It is a ship. This floor actually looked like it was like the one where there would have been like there used to be like cannons and stuff, and it was kind of like open. There could have been cargo and stuff here. They cleaned this all just because it was the one with the most wide open space to turn into a tavern. The next floor up looks like lots of crew cabins. Like this one might have had like hammocks for like the bulk of like the lower deck crew. The next floor up has like private rooms with doors. So
it's a hallway full of doors.
It's a hallway full of doors. There's a lot, maybe a dozen smaller rooms, and then further down the hallway, which I don't need it in TTS, but like there's like if you imagine just the upper floor of this from here where you came up, there's a lot of small rooms here, and then there's a bigger room, a couple bigger rooms at the far end.
Great. So I have no idea of knowing which room she may or may not have gone in either, do I?
Yep, all the doors are closed.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pick the third door to the right.
Okay. You throw open the door. It's empty. It has a bed in it, a small like twin bed. It looks like maybe this is used for some sort of an inn. You know, like it could have been a
Right.
someone could have rented, but it's unoccupied.
Right. Then I mean,
I'm just gonna draw in roughly where the various rooms are. Oops, I don't want that to.
yeah, if I've got the movement, I'll tear open a couple of other doors, but
Yeah, you can tear up in like a couple of rooms on the.
that's, yeah, I guess if I need to make a perception check, I will, but otherwise, I'm just trying to, do some fast searching, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Alright, so yeah, there's like 6 or 7 smaller rooms on each side, and then two bigger ones down at the end. And then there's more stairs.
Well, next turn I'll go to the end rooms, but I had to just check.
Yep. So you said on the right, would that have been from your perspective of heading?
Yeah, from my character's perspective. Yeah.
Alright, so these rooms. You checked these couple of rooms. Or you said the third, so let me say you kind of like checked all these. Diabroth, though.
Well, I'll up the stairs.
Yep.
I suppose I can only double move to get up to the top.
Yeah. You've got enough time to interact with an object, though, so you can still throw open, one or two doors.
Alright, I'll throw up in.
Alright. This is checked, this is checked. This is checked, this is checked. All empty, clear. Then it's, Jay. Are you back? Are you back, Nick? I don't hear him. We can presume that he's going to go and throw open a couple more doors.
He goes and up the stairs with you to open up some doors. That's what he does.
Yep.
With his shield. Or I think he should have his shield in case arrows start flying at him.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, none of you have, rolled perception necessarily to try and, hear if you hear any commotion or anything yet, but... Baldur, then you're up.
Yeah, well, now we have this process of elimination, so I pop through the stairs, see the group busting through doors. I can tell at a glance that nobody's found anything, so I'll just pick the next group of doors and rather than pause or try and use my senses to figure out what's happening, there's so much commotion here. It'll be better for me to just open the doors up.
Sure. All right, a couple more small rooms are empty. Then it is back to Zushar.
All right, I'm booking it towards the end of the hallway. So you said there were the big rooms there?
Yeah, there's 2 big rooms.
Yeah, I just want to book it. So I guess if I'm fully moving, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to say I'm checking these end rooms.
Okay.
I'll just tell the party that's what I'm doing.
All right. You can interact with an object and open up one of the 2.
Then I will open the one on the right.
Okay. You're right.
Yep.
Okay. You notice that there is an open window.
Oh, great.
And
I will
also,
announce it.
you notice that there is a dresser that has been open, and it looks like a bunch of contents tossed out of it.
I'm going to say I think she went this way, and made a jump for it.
Okay, this is about as far as you can get. You can just
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, there you are. Yeah.
Hey, back.
All right. Could you hear everything that was happening? Okay. Uh-oh. You sound robot-y.
Yeah, I don't understand you at all.
But you're not up just yet. Now it's Dybroth.
All right. I'll follow Shishar down the hall.
Okay. Yeah, you were just in the first couple of rooms, so you kind of like get close to the room but not quite to it. Then it's Jane. You still got some connection issues, sounds like. We'll put him in the room, and he would get close enough and alert you that there is a rope ladder flung out of the window. And then it's Imelda.
I'll dash to the window that was just mentioned. Do I have enough movement to get there?
You can get like just behind Jay. Yeah. So you can,
Okay. Peeking over his shoulder, what do I see? Like out of the outer area. Like, does that lead into an open area or onto a rooftop or an alley or what?
This is the side of the ship that is water. And the rope, you can see it's moving a little bit as if somebody is climbing down the ladder.
Okay.
But that's all you have time to do. So it took all your movement to get there.
Yeah, I'll just like say something like, "She's on the rope," or something like that. Actually, I wouldn't know who she is, but I would yell a warning like someone's on there.
Okay. All right, Zashar, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna run to the rope and I'm going to pull it up. It's a rope ladder, right?
Yeah, it is. You probably, actually, maybe 30 feet up.
That's okay. I mean, if Imelda said somebody is on the rope ladder, I'm just going to grab I would grab the rung near the top and just pull with all my might and my whole body and yank it up as far as I can.
Great.
Walk towards the other side of the room and try and pull the person up.
Okay. Let's see how much you can pull. Go ahead and make athletics.
All right. I'm going to get my dice out. I rolled well. I got a 23.
Wow. Okay. You didn't take a super thorough look out of the window, it sounds like, and just grabbed it and started pulling right away.
Yeah, because I heard that she was on it.
Yeah.
Or that someone was on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear like a woman's like voice, like kind of curse, like, "It's not going to stop me. I'm just going to jump." Is what she says. And then it's Dybroth.
All right. I'm gonna go up to the window and look down. And do I see her?
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, you also see that there is like a small boat that she's like 10 feet, maybe 15 feet above, and it looks like she could jump. She might have a rough landing, but she might jump.
I'm gonna cast command.
Ooh, okay, great.
Commander to climb back up.
Okay. Is that a wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom DC 13.
Okay. Great move.
Yeah, that is a great move.
Ooh. Okay, that's borderline. Wasn't sure if I need your stats pulled up. 1 second. Wow. Okay. It succeeds.
Yay!
All right. So it's just one action essentially. So you're commanding her to, because I think
Climb back up.
command is like a very specific.
So,
Yeah. It's
climb.
like it has to
I
be
mean,
like
it's like a one word. So if he just started to say climb up the rope, and like, climb would be perfectly intelligible as a command.
Yeah, approach is would be probably the one listed
Mm-hmm.
for the spell. Okay, great. In that case, it's back to Jay. But it sounds like you might have her actually. If you guys just wait for it, Imelda.
Yeah, I'm going to use my. I'm not sure if you can aid in any. If someone was as weak as me could really aid in any way with hauling this up. Something tells me no. Maybe I could look for a place to like wind the rope around while the guys are pulling it up, so that if they let go, they won't fall or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know, around a chair leg or something. Not a chair leg, but around a heavy piece of furniture or around the doorknob or something.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you assist Zashar, who's pulling. And then it's back to Zashar. Actually, no, it's her turn. She climbs. Does it say that she has to like double move or anything? Let's see. Target moves towards you, ending its turn if it moves within 5 feet.
Just keeps going until it's 5 feet from me, I suppose.
Right. I said she was. Yeah, I'd say she gets all the way up to the top of the window. She stops if it's within 5 feet of you. So she's like within 5 feet of you at the entrance to the window, and it's Zashar.
Is she still on the ladder?
Yeah, because it said she stops within 5 feet, and Diebrows is right by the window, so she's like within arm's reach.
I mean, I want to go grapple her, but I'm worried that if I'm the person holding the ladder, that is she still climbing it, or is she supporting it?
Imelda said she was helping or assisting, like holding the rope ladder.
Yeah, I mean, let's just say that I took the loose end and like yanked it around the doorknob and like pulled it tight or something, so that if you let go, there won't be a problem.
Great, then yeah, I want to go try and restrain her.
Okay.
Or maybe do the pushing attack to pull her inside the room.
Yeah, you want to use your action to basically make an opposed athletics, probably, to try and like pull her in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me an athletics.
I got a total of 20.
Okay. Yeah. She resists, but you grab one of her arms and you haul her. She goes tumbling into the room.
Gotcha now.
She's like, sees that you're she's released her arm. She's like, listen. If you let me go, I can make it worth your while.
You will answer to justice. Why were you running? Tell us everything.
Because you announced that you were here to arrest us. I've done nothing wrong.
Well, obviously you have done something wrong, or you wouldn't have run. If you're innocent, you wouldn't run.
I don't have time or interest in sitting in a cell waiting to prove my innocence.
Great, then you can do it right now, or else endure it.
Can you tell us anything about an organization known as the Guild?
Listen. The only evil in this gate are the swine who run it. Fist, the patriarchs, the nobility, the guild, they're all dirty, but at least the guild is truthful about how it operates.
You think the Fist is just as crooked, huh? Or maybe even worse.
Look at what you're doing. We're a perfectly legal operation here. What are you trying to bust us for?
You guys attacked us for trying to do our jobs. So it seems like you guys are in the wrong.
She scoffs at you.
You're going to get answers. Way or another.
Listen, I'm new to the Fist. I am interested in your words, but this is my first mission. You understand how it would look if I let you go, right? They are
Fine. Your superiors downstairs have no idea what happened here. Let me escape. This looks pretty convincing. There's a rope out the window, and I got way ahead of you.
But then we're left with nothing, no information.
Well, I'll leave you with
Need to know.
this, and she flashes a necklace. It's probably worth at least 250 gold.
I don't think it'd look very good on me.
Not interested.
Why don't you hide that here in your place before we take you in, though, just in case some of the other guards are maybe not as honest as we are.
Yeah, we promise we won't tell them where it is.
Alright, cool. I'm home, so good.
Welcome. All right. She grumbles a bit, and if it sounds like you're not willing to let her go, she'll allow herself to be arrested.
Yeah, we're not going to let her go, but I mean, I'm gonna say I hope that you're wrong about the Flaming Fist, but I'm still figuring things out myself.
Well, listen to Shar. Sorry, go ahead.
How do you know? I mean, how do you know they're so crooked? Are these accusations? What do you have to base these accusations on? Besides our orders.
How long have you been living in Baldur's Gate? Just walk around the streets for a few days and you'll see it. They only care about the the wealthy and the poor folk.
I'm interested in knowing what happened with the Duke. Do you know anything about that? Do you know who killed him and why?
Why would you think I would have any knowledge of that?
Yeah, I'll kind of laugh and say, I don't think we're getting that lucky. Die of breath.
That was worth a shot.
For the record, I don't think you would know it. I'm not surprised if you don't know anything. I wouldn't expect you to.
Listen, guys. The rest of your guard duties, your guard unit is not going to be too happy if they sense that I'm helping you search this place. But I'd like to get started before they get here.
Yeah, I'm going to go downstairs and stall them. And
Yeah, stall them.
They're not arresting, and also make sure they're not arresting Tars.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'll do as much as I can to search this place.
Searching, like, why don't you show me what the hell kind of authority you have to go search through my belongings?
The authority that I don't like you very much.
Yeah, we got
They're
approval
with
from...
me, and I'm the Flaming Fist. So
Yeah, well, I
That's the story.
happen to know a lot more than you apparently do about how you guys operate. When you bust a place, you should have some sort of a writ or it'll define exactly what your authority is.
Yeah, that's right. And usually it's all becomes clear in the report that's written after the fact.
Yeah, I'll show her the...
Actually, and that's like not like a lie either.
I'll show her the like badge or whatever I'm supposed to have.
You have a badge.
Look,
you were
for my
given a writ of closure, which they instructed you to put like on the door after like clearing everybody out and arresting it. It's like this business is closed by order of the Flaming Fist, blah blah blah.
Sure.
It doesn't. And like she like glances through it and she's like, "All right, fine. This doesn't say anything about searching through like our private belongings."
I said, well, then Flaming Fist officers won't be doing it.
All right. She strongly protests, but you guys, I guess, holler out.
When we're heading down the stairs, I'm going to say to her, we're not here to loot. We're not here to loot and steal things. There's been a murder, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it. And I need to get to the bottom of a few other things while I'm here. Nothing personal.
So meanwhile, I'd like to search these upper levels as quick as I can before Flaming Fist people start asking questions. Like my move is that once I start running into them, I'll make myself scarce. And maybe one thing that would be good to check is let's just peek out that window again. Was there a boat down there? Is there any sign of who she was trying to escape to?
There is. It's a small dinghy. It would only fit a few people. And she definitely could have taken off by herself in it.
But is there like someone in there with like a? I mean, it's just an empty craft.
It is. It's empty.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, I'd just like to abstract all of this as an investigate check. So I guess it's just an investigation of the upper levels of this place. Ooh, an 18 on the dice. Plus 5 takes us to a 23.
Okay. You do find like some business documents that are just like the tabs for the night. It looks like it's just normal, like how much they took in from like drinks and tips and food and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing immediately comes like out of the ordinary. There are some of these rooms appear to be like set up as like private, like that don't have beds in them. Instead, it's more like a table and chairs. Like people could have meetings there, or they could be gambling. A lot of them actually are set up as like you can see there's chips and cards and such. All
right.
There are a few.
Yeah, I realize that I'm sort of limited in time here.
Yeah. I mean, there are some valuables and coin.
I mean, unless I'm not looting this place.
Yeah.
Like that, to that extent at least, I'm in agreement with Zashar. But it's certainly, I mean, unless anything looks particularly unique or anything like that, I wouldn't take it. I'd just leave it alone.
Okay. There's some weapons you're not sure if they're magical.
There's not enough time for this kind of thing.
Okay.
So I guess it's once again sort of a bust in that, like, yeah, these people seem to be all have some beef with the authorities, but they were just using this murder as an excuse to use us to crack down. That seems to confirm our theory so far.
Yeah, I mean, this does look definitely like the kind of place where some, underground kind of people could show up to like book a room and have discreet meetings and whatnot, and enjoy some drinks and whatnot. Outside of it, yeah. Other than that, that's obviously
Okay. Well, I will just slip out after and leave this to Zashar and Diabroth to handle the interaction with the guards, and me and Tars will go on our merry way, I guess.
okay. The guards are dealing, with a lot of the more rough patrons and whatnot. They look like they don't immediately want to let anybody leave. Although it seems like some people, when they kind of give them a size them up, they will. People that just look like a dock worker or but they're questioning the waitresses, employees and such. You think you could probably make it out with a persuasion or a deception, depending on how you.
Sure. I mean, I'll just persuade and be like, we're I didn't want to get involved, but I was helping my buddy who's involved in your group. So a natural one on the dice for persuasion. Well, maybe I'm not so persuasive.
Okay. No, they want to hold you for questioning.
I guess actually, we don't have any particularly urgent business, so we'll stay until Zashar and Diabroth can sort of us out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Jay is probably antsy to get out to meet up with Zeale for the plan later tonight.
And we've forgotten what Jay was doing in all of this.
You guys had enough
during all this time.
You
Yeah.
were all able to kind of join in on this. But as far as what Zeale was doing, well, he said he needed to prepare for the plan tonight. This is probably 9 or 10 o'clock, and the bust on the Basilisk is at midnight. So getting arrested would be a problem.
For Jay, it would be.
For Jay,
Maybe.
yes.
Well, I mean, is his player even here?
Maybe he can go out the window.
That's why I hired somebody to go with me.
In case he doesn't make it.
Yeah, he could use the dinghy.
He's typing.
Ah,
I mean, I think we should let him go out the window the way she was supposed to be going.
Yeah. He's the one who's more important to the night's future plans.
yeah. Yeah, you could be at the foot of the stairs and not yet have seen trying to talk your way through the guards. So if you want to try and talk your way out yourself or escape out from the upper level, let me know. But in the meantime, yeah, the guards they are binding people, and they've called in. It looks like they're going to call in some more people to escort people to the prison.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them that I'm gonna identify the halflings that attacked with lethal force.
Yeah.
So these ones tried to kill us. The other guys were brawling. They had some clubs and were trying to slow us down. But these guys attacked with blades, and
It's true. They almost got me.
Yeah, they did, actually.
Wasn't from my friend over there. I believe her name is Imelda. Just here.
Oh yeah, we met relatively recently, but like I was trying to say, I saw our buddy in peril, and I just couldn't just let things stand.
No, we had luck having other. It was lucky that we had other friends and skilled warriors who just happened to be around. But we can't rely on that luck at all times.
We found this lady trying to escape upstairs.
She's the owner.
She is the owner. Need to question her.
Yeah. And they're like, oh yeah, well, we definitely need to bring her in. It takes some time. Like if you're not in a hurry, like Imelda and the rest.
Yeah, I'm not particularly, because I don't think I've even heard about this other plan. So I can stay as long as necessary, and I suppose Tars would be part of that group too.
All right. Yeah.
So we can just.
Hey, I want to get out of there if I can.
Okay. Yo. Then do you want to try and talk your way out the front door, or do you want to go back upstairs and like jump out the window into the boat?
Oh, I'm jumping into the boat.
Okay. It's pretty easy to get away with that. Guards haven't got upstairs yet. And
Yeah, and we're distracting them too and trying to talk.
Is that woman still up there?
Nope. You guys were able to
Oh, she's
capture
gone.
her. Diabroth used a
But
command spell and made her come back towards you. You captured her. Yeah. So if you go out through the boat, you can escape pretty easily. Everyone else is probably tied up here for like an hour or so, but you can definitely get away and meet up with Zeale in preparation for the burglary.
He's not there anymore.
Right. So you would have some plans of where to meet.
Yeah, no, oh, there he is. He's back.
Oh, okay.
man, I do not know what's going on. But okay, so I'm in the boat.
Yeah, you're in the boat. You can get away. You can meet up with Zeale, and you've got an hour or two to prepare for the mission.
Perfect.
I got a wig and a dress for you.
All right. Oh yeah. So that woman wasn't there, right? I was gonna say thanks for the boat on my way out, but that's fine.
She's already downstairs getting arrested.
Okay. Well,
So if you
I won't say that by the guards then. I don't want to tip them off.
All right. Great. Let's switch back to the city map then.
I also really want to keep an eye on the guards, because I keep hearing that they're, crooked. So I just really want to keep a close eye on all the people under my unit's command. See if anyone's trying to, pocket any coins or abuse any prisoners or anything like that.
Yeah, and I'm keeping. I can't really be of much use otherwise, but I'm keeping an eye out for all kinds of related stuff. And it might even be more helpful because they don't necessarily know. Well, actually, I guess they know that we are friends, so maybe they're trying to be secret too. But I can still keep my eyes peeled.
Okay. You notice that they're pretty rough with the people that attacked you.
Right.
Well, that's sort of to be expected.
That's
Yeah,
to be
it's pretty
expected,
to be
yeah.
expected. Yeah. So, other than that, you don't notice anything.
In the old medieval setting, resisting with violence tends to
Yeah, you tend to get your ass kicked.
tends to beget a lot more violence.
Stockades with them.
Yeah, that.
All right. So, you guys mostly are all stuck at the little lantern for a while. Jay, you meet up with Zeale, and I've written on here, this is the route that you guys have were made aware of, that the tax collector takes. He leaves he closes up precisely at 12 bells, midnight, and heads home to his home near the Blushing Mermaid.
Of course he lives near there.
So what's your plan?
Well, I know it's really foggy. I got smoke bombs, I got fireworks, and I got my spell of minor illusion. I'm gonna make a dragon appear to distract them, and hopefully they just run away. But and they drop the box. That's the initial plan. If that doesn't work out, then we just beat the shit out of them to get away after we take the stuff.
You can cast minor illusion.
Yeah, I've had that since I started the game.
You've just never done it, huh?
I did it at Green Rest. In a full elf, you get one cantrip.
Let's see here. You can make an image of an object.
Image or sound. I might not even show the dragon, but it'll be a really loud roar.
No larger than a 5-foot cube, whatever image it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a dragon's head is a 5-foot cube. That's pretty big.
Just the head, like what, coming out of a wall or something?
Oh, yeah, it would be out of the alleyway or something.
Okay. So if it's an image, it would have no sound. Then.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking I'm going to go with sound.
Okay.
And then Jay's going to be running away from the...
So you want to have that sound, and then Jay running.
Yeah, so he'd be a distraction, and then hopefully we can get the drop on the other guys.
Okay. Where do you want this to
All right, I can handle that.
I mean, if you want to wear the dressing wig, go ahead, but I don't think you'll pull that off. I used my minor illusion in Green Rest once for sound to get kobolds away from the away from us. That's the only time I've used it.
Where do you want this to go down?
I think I was trying to do it right before the bend. Basically, where at the end of where it says Elf Song, a G. Kind of want to do it right after there.
Okay.
Then we can kind of make a, go. I think you said we had to get to Sorcerer's Sundries or near there. That's the drop-off point.
It is.
Somewhere around there. It wasn't that Sorcerer's Sundries. It was near there.
Yes, you have a safe house.
Yeah.
A certain house off in Eastside.
Did you make the level 2 fighter, or are you just gonna pull up a random level 2 fighter stats?
Oh, it's random.
I was wondering because
I was using this site recently. You're doing a random. A random fighter.
Does that mean they fight randomly? Just attack anyone on the street?
It could be.
Oh, we never told him our real names, just so we have that. He doesn't know our real names. He doesn't know affiliations. It's just a random 2 fighter that we hired.
All right. Okay. Here's the random traits we got.
Oh my god.
Charles Drake is a 41-year-old human male.
Sounds about right.
He has short, curled, golden hair and brown eyes, and soft brown skin.
Oh my god.
Soft.
He's 5'10" and has a beefy build.
Ooh.
Wow, he has an 18 strength and a 17 con, but only an 8 dex. And
Okay, so he's tough but clumsy.
And all his int stats are below 10. Or all his
You mean his mental stats?
He just needs to be able to take some blows and dish them out. That's all I want.
He has an oval, forgettable face.
That's good.
He's slightly allergic to dragonborns. He can't
Keep
a
him away
secret,
from me.
and he constantly laughs at inappropriate times.
Wait, he can't keep a secret?
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
What is this guy doing as a mercenary?
That's
a really bad trait.
That's our nature. He doesn't know who we are. He doesn't know who we are, doesn't know where we're from. We just hired him to be some muscle.
Yeah, that's a bad random trait for a mercenary. Can't keep a secret.
It says he's always ready to help others.
What?
And for that soft skin.
Yeah. It says he's always ready to help others. Oh, and relationship
Except when it comes to
status,
keeping secrets, I guess.
he's single.
Oh my God.
This is interesting.
All right. Charles Drake. He's
I
ready
know
to
so
help.
much about you, Charles.
Hey, we're not here.
I'm gonna have Charles end up starting behind him
Okay.
when all this goes down. So, like I said, I'm just trying to make a big distraction. I don't think it's really gonna scare them away, but you never know. So it'll be like Jay in front, Charles. You said Charles right? Yeah, Charles in back, then I'll be kind of like in the center.
Okay. Because so what you want it like? When do you want Jay to be running away from the sound?
Let me, since I might just log in. But I want him to. It's actually going to be left or right, not down, up and down. He's going to cross the street.
Okay.
Jay will be off to the ahead and to the left. Let's say.
And you
Jonesy
remember how-
Chase.
I don't want to go too extravagant with this. I just want to try to get like an advantage, or if best case, they get scared too, and they're like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah.
We can steal stuff before any fight needs to happen. And Charles will know that if we can get the case, let's just get the case and run. So yeah, it would be like there's a line. I need to make a line. I can't draw. Oh, those are all grayed out. You locked me out of that. That's fine.
Here, you need a color. There.
I thought I clicked spectator. My bad. Yeah. So
GOG's not a spectator sport.
right here, Jay will right there.
Yeah, you
This
can be
Charles?
like hiding in between a couple houses or something. Or
Yeah. This Charles right here.
Yeah.
So Charles will be like standing at that corner,
Okay. And
and then I'll be on this side. I'll be on this side. Let's go. It died? Okay.
All right. So is Charles going to be like watching for the procession to come through, and like, do you need him to alert you guys or anything, or?
Yeah, he should know that, we've already described what the guy looks like, the dwarf, and what they should be carrying in a big box. So once he sees them, put his light out that he has. So he'll just be sitting around the corner with his light, because he'll have his own little torch or whatever.
Okay. What should he be doing to seem nonchalant?
Seem nonchalant?
Yeah. Does he?
Um,
what should he be doing at the street corner?
We're gonna type on a porch.
Okay.
He smokes a pipe. If he doesn't smoke a pipe, he'll just be on a torch or on a porch.
He doesn't have a pipe,
Okay, that's fine.
and he laughs a little bit. I don't have a pipe. Sorry.
Oh, just look busy, like you're not looking at them.
All right. I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's 12 bells. Let's advance to to this. And
Where am I done?
I wonder how the guy who can't keep the secret will be at this subterfuge.
I know. I'm worried about that too.
well, just hope he doesn't get caught.
And I'm gonna have my bow ready to shoot in case it goes down. So I'm just ready to bam, sneak attack if I have to.
All right. So maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes after 12 bells, you've been, from your vantage point, Zeale, you've been keeping an eye on Charles' torch. You see it go out, and rounding the corner, you can see another set of two lights, and maybe a group of people turning the corner down this narrow street. This street, and really all of Heapside, is built into this hill, kind of plateaus in Upper City, right? So this whole thing, it's like going up 21st Avenue in Duluth. It's it's pretty steep, but also very narrow road, and it looks like there's maybe half a dozen people. There's two lamp carrying people, lamp lads or lamp lasses, at either end, one at the front, one in the back of a group of people. You can't, from this distance, you can't make out exactly who's who, but it does seem like the group you were expecting. And they get close enough. You want to give a signal to Jay? Or are you going to cast your spell?
Yeah, the signal is once he hears that roar, he's gonna start running.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think it's a roll. It's just instant. I roll. There you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Jay, you go hear the roar. He could light the fireworks, and he should already have they should be pretty easy to light.
Okay. With the roar and the fireworks and Jay running off screaming, Jay, I think I need you to roll a deception at advantage.
Okay. I go running towards him and say, "Run! Get the hell out of here!" Yes, I rolled 2 18s.
Oh, nice.
I don't think I have any bonuses, so that's what it is.
Okay. All right, you take off. You start running that way. Charles has come up from behind, and now you're close enough to see that, in addition to Thant, is that his name? Nant Thangol, the dwarf. There are two people carrying this large strong box. They don't appear to have weapons on them. Seeing Jay run screaming, they kind of huddle down. They're still holding onto the strong box, but they kind of take a defensive stance. And the two lamp lads also kind of run towards a wall of the building on either side. But then there's Nant and a group of 3 soldiers. It looks like 2 kind of regular guards and 1 sergeant. They draw their weapons. And they're like, "What is it? Hey, you come back! What was that?"
Okay.
All right, what do you do?
Oh man, I didn't know there's 3 other guards with them. That was gonna be less. Okay, well, there's no way to just go up and steal the case.
I bet
Yeah.
Charles can talk our way out of this.
Yeah. I highly doubt we're gonna talk our way out of this. They're gonna be like, something's up. What the hell is my other dice? Okay, there. Oh, I planned that it was a shallow plan. I was hoping they would just drop the box, but I guess we're gonna have to just beat it out of them. Oh, I guess we need to roll initiative, but I'm gonna shoot the dwarf.
You're gonna shoot him? Okay. Why don't you roll me your? Were you trying to hide? I assume.
I was trying to hide. Yeah.
Right. Give me your stealth.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What? Plus 8, so 19.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like good at it.
Okay. Yeah, you're hidden, so you can roll. You can make an attack at advantage.
Okay. Oh Jesus! I rolled a 1 and a 20.
Good thing it was advantage, not disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Roll a 20 on my main die, so hopefully it would have been enough.
So you sneak attack crit the dwarf tax collector.
And not the murder him.
Who I might add is not armed.
Uh-oh.
You murdered him.
Frank, can you give me
Part of the system.
a piercing critical?
Yeah, roll a d20 for me. Or Sean roll one.
Okay, I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Okay, give me a second, because it's complicated then. I think you need to roll
special
something.
table?
Yeah, we jumped to another table. Let me just confirm that that's the case with range piercing. I forgot to preload this file.
Dang, a 121. Damn.
Nope, it's not for piercing. That's only for melee.
Oh.
It is a cast hole. It's maximum damage,
Oh.
not on the sneak attack.
Okay.
Bonus. Just the sneak attack is doubled like normal, but the regular weapon is max damage, and it reduces opponent's speed by 10 feet until heal.
Ooh.
Oh, that means I'm doing 16, 20 damage just from that. Hey, do I double? With the critical, I double, or just the regular 8 plus 4?
With your critical, it's regular. It's the
Okay.
the weapon die is maxed, but then
That's
your sneak attack dice are doubled.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, he's taking 12 damage just from the arrow, and now I have to double the sneak attack. Oh, roll 4 times or just twice and double?
You double the number of dice you roll.
Okay, so there's another 9, so there's 21. Oh, Jesus. Just did 31 damage to him.
No.
Yeah, he like screams and collapses, and you see blood start pooling all over from his like femoral vein that you pierced.
Oh.
Roll initiative.
At this point, I'll be like, drop the case and run for your lives.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, roll initiative.
Okay.
Things got a little messy, you know.
I rolled another 20. Jesus.
She told you not to kill anyone.
I know. But, shit happens. I got a 24 initiative.
You got some splaining to do.
God, can I roll something else besides a 20 or a 1? Jesus.
Jay, go ahead and roll initiative.
I think I just want Jay to intimidate the guys with the box.
Okay, Jay got a 4. Alright. Alright, Zeale, you're up.
Yeah.
Soldiers haven't acted yet. The guards, I should say.
Well, I do have a +1 intimidation. Is that an action or is that a bonus action?
You can roll it. You've done enough.
I wanted.
You can roll it for free.
Well, I guess, would this be intimidation or deception, being like, there's 10 more arrows ready to fly, just drop the box and go away? Which would that be intimidation or deception?
You can do either.
Okay. I only have +1 to each, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Well, 11.
Okay.
I roll advantage and someone just dies in front of them?
They are going to look to see if they see anyone else. They do see Charles coming up from behind, and I guess we don't see Jay yet coming back around the other way. So he's out of sight. So they only see the two of you. They're like, I don't think so.
Okay, then I shoot at them.
Okay.
+8, so 23.
Okay, who are you targeting? There's the two guards and then one.
One. Yeah, one of the guards.
One of the guards. Okay. 21 to hit. Hits them.
Yep. They know I'm there. I guess it's just the... Oh, max damage, 12. Wonderful.
12 damage. Okay.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah,
He
I'm hit.
you.
I'm hit.
Oh, did I just double murder?
No, he hasn't fallen yet.
Okay.
Okay.
More coming, just run away.
All right, the sergeant. Oh, the guards go. Sergeant says, "You," and mentions the uninjured one. Go after him, and we'll handle this guy. The sergeant stays with the injured guy against Charles, and then one regular guard charges at you, Zeale.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, with my movement, I still move away 30 feet.
Oh, did you move after shooting?
Yeah, I don't want to be near them. Fuck that.
Okay.
Shoot.
Well, he runs up to you then. So you want to be more than 30 feet away?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, he's not going to chase you. They're going to be like, "Get up! Get up! We need to go this way." And they're well, actually, which way would you have run? Would you have run? I mean, your options were, you were in this alley. You could go back further back that alley, or you could like turn the corner and run the way Jay was, or you couldn't go the way Charles was.
No, I mean, I'd want to stay near Jay. So
All right.
probably go toward Jay.
Okay. All right. So you'd want to move like over to here.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, they you move your hand. They all say they try and encourage the people carrying the chest to pick it up and for them to flee down this little alley here.
Oh, well, they're getting murdered.
And one of the soldiers is like picking up and carrying the dwarf. So they get a little ways down the alley.
Okay.
Then it is Charles. He's like, "What should I do, boss?"
It's after the box,
But they're guarding it.
oh, if you need to, you know what to do.
All right. So he draws his sword and he runs down the alley. He doesn't get close enough to attack him.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be the one getting up to them.
All right. Then it's Jay.
All right, so I'm around the corner or something. Oh,
Yeah, you're the furthest away because you were running out of sight. You're probably over 100 feet away through the fog too. So you kind of heard this yelling and fighting. It sounds like it's broken down into fighting. They didn't just like run away. Or sorry, they didn't like leave the chest and run anyway.
yeah. All right, I'll just run back towards the action, 60 feet.
Okay, great. You kind of bump into Zeale, who is running back your way after shooting an arrow. Or crossbow bolt or whatever.
Arrow.
And then
Did I see the dwarf go down?
I would say no, because of the thick fog. You weren't close enough to see it. You probably would have heard. You probably heard him yell in like agony.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, as I pass by Zeale, I'll say something like, "I don't care about the tax collector or the soldiers, but leave the lamp lads alone."
Oh, yeah, the lamp lads are fine. I'm not gonna.
Oh shoot! I forgot. Yeah, when they all started fleeing, the lamp lads panicked, and like the lanterns that they had on their dangly little sticks, like fell, and the fires went out. So it's like it's dark now.
Yeah, so I'm like the only one that can see somewhat in this.
Yeah, but still not very well. The fog is so thick you can't really see really well beyond like 10 feet in front of you. All right, and
I think I saw what alleyway they went down.
yeah, you saw. Well, I don't know actually, because you would have went. You said like more than 30 feet away. You probably might have heard them running, but
Oh, well, I'm just trying to stay about 30 feet away from them. Like I would have been trying to back up and just stand out of range of them running up to me. That's all I was doing. I'm not trying to do my max 90 feet.
right. So like, I mean, you need to be at least 40, 35 or 40 feet for them not to be able to run up and attack.
Yeah. That was my plan.
All right. Well, it's your turn, and yeah, they took off down the alleyway that I guess that Jay probably would have run out of.
Oh, so they're going toward the fireworks. Oh, is the fireworks still going off? Fires?
Yeah.
If they round down that way, we can still see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bonus action and my movement. I'm moving 60 feet toward them.
Okay.
I mean, I'm at least as close until I can see them.
Because the view distance the vision is so poor. You get up like you're like 10 feet behind them before you realize you're that close. They're moving a little bit slower because of the heavy chest and
The dead guy and the injured guy.
dead or dying guy. Yeah. And the injured guy. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And it
Oh,
pretty much takes your whole turn just to get up there.
it's going to what?
It takes your whole turn just to get like up that close to them.
Oh, I have that cunning action to move the extra 30, whatever.
Yeah, well, they double moved and you had moved the opposite direction, so those combined.
Well, if you're letting me know that I'm up near them, that's fine.
Yeah, you're up.
I'll yell back and saying, just follow me. Charles and
Okay. All right. The guards are up. They see you like 10 feet away. They're gonna they're gonna tell the injured guy and the chest to keep running, and the sergeant and the guard instead turn to attack you. The sergeant has a long sword, and the regular guard has a spear.
Okay.
Armor class?
16.
16? Okay, the spear misses, the long sword hits you. For 9 damage.
Okay. I'm hurt, but it's still not bad.
Okay. And that is it for them. Charles runs up like side by side with you and takes a swing at the regular guard. But doesn't land a blow. And then it's Jay. This alleyway is very narrow. It's really only about 10 feet. So you two versus the two guards are kind of blocking the whole path.
Don't worry, Jay. Come on up. I won't be here long.
Okay, I'll get as close as I can.
Okay. Yeah, you can get right behind Zeale or Charles. Then it's back to the top of Zeale.
Alright, bonus action, disengage. I can get around him, or do I need to make it acrobatics? Or, you know what?
Tight.
Can I shoot an arrow at one of the guys carrying the chest?
Yes.
Okay. I shoot an arrow at the guy, one of the guys handling the chest. Let's see, so... Keen.
Yeah, he's not wearing any armor. He's just wearing regular clothes. So
Good. I rolled 2 plus 4, so 6.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, he yells out and stumbles a bit, but doesn't quite drop it.
Oh damn! I guess it's murder. Okay, so bonus action disengage, and I chase after the chest.
Okay. Great. Yeah, as a bonus action, in that case, you can get a little bit past them.
Cool.
Then it's their turn. The guy he didn't drop the chest immediately, but see you chasing at him. They drop the two of them drop the chest and take off running.
Okay.
So now you're on either side of the. There was still the injured guard over there, though. Yeah, so you're like the injured guard is still by the chest, so you've got him to deal with. And there's the 2 guards that are kind of facing against Jay and Charles. And it is their turn. The injured guard is going to run up and try and attack you, Zeale. Does hit you with his spear, which he's using two-handed. That's another 8 damage.
Okay, I'm hurt, but I'm still fine.
Okay. Then the sergeant is... we established that Charles attacked the regular guard. So the regular guard's going to attack Charles. Hits him for 5 damage. Charles is okay. And the sergeant will attack Jay, but you block him.
Nice.
Then it is Charles. He swings, misses. And then it's Jay.
You're muted, Jay.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. So the chest is on the ground now, right?
It is on the ground, yep, and but only one of the guards is injured. They seem to still be fighting to defend it.
Okay. I guess I'll attack one of the non-injured guards. I don't have the map pulled up because that seems to be crashing my Discord every time I do it.
Yeah.
You have the sergeant in front of you, and the regular guard is fighting Charles. So right now the sergeant's not fighting anybody.
You could reach.
Oh, okay.
You could reach either of them.
Okay, I'll go after the sergeant then.
Okay.
Maybe if I can beat him up a little, I'll run away.
All right.
Okay, here goes. 13.
13? No. Yeah, he's wearing decent armor.
Okay. I'm gonna use my action surge and try again.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a 20 on the die.
Oh! Another crit? It's a sharp.
Yeah.
Can you help us out?
Seems to be what's winning the fights. Yeah, roll a straight d20, Nick.
16.
Okay, and you're using a sword, right?
Axe.
Okay.
John, did you say I had my shield axe or my two-handed?
That was at the bar. I don't know what you have right now.
Oh, I normally have my two-handed, so.
All right. Well, you have connected with a hacked hand. You double the damage dice, and a randomly selected hand is hacked and useless until healed. And if this attack brings the target to 0 HP, the hand is permanently chopped off.
That's a D12?
A hacked hand imposes
24 damage?
No, it's not. He has to roll them double. So he rolls 2d12.
Oh, okay.
But a hacked or missing hand imposes disadvantage on any strength or dex checks that require both hands.
Oof. I was going to do a pushing attack, but I don't think I want to kill this guy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do my pushing attack. Let's roll the double damage here. Decent, not great. 16 damage.
Okay. Okay. His shield hand is well, no, I guess it'd be probably his weapon hand. You hit his weapon hand, and it's useless, right? So I guess he probably drops his weapon.
Yeah. It's like you cut a tendon or something.
Yeah. God.
Oof.
Okay, you're not sure how they're going to react to that, but that was the end of the round, so that it's back to Zeale.
All right, before, can I try to intimidate him to run away now?
Yeah.
That's what. Okay. Try to intimidate him by if you just run, you'll live through the night.
Okay.
I only get a +1, so.
Okay. All right. And are you holding an attack or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, if they don't run, then I'm gonna attack the guard in front of me.
Okay. Okay, it's their turn. They take off running.
Okay.
And I mean they were kind of stuck in the battle, so I guess they're leaving. They have to leave the body of
Dwarf.
the dwarf.
I mean, is he dead?
Oh yeah, I murdered him.
You don't know. Are you gonna take the time to check?
Well, if they're running away, I think we have a little bit of time. Jay and Charles are going to grab the case, and they know where to go. Then I'll check the dwarf, because I do have a potion of healing.
Okay.
Is he dead? Or should I make a medical check?
Okay.
Make a medical check?
Yeah.
A medicine check? You get +0, but... Oh, 19.
19?
Yep, on the die.
Daddy.
Yep.
How does death from massive damage work if it's that?
Oh, I don't know.
If it's double their life or whatever. It's almost dead, but you can have it.
Yeah, I've never had it come up, so I don't know. I looked it over during when you guys were all level 1.
I thought you guys. Yeah, I thought it was if your health is 10 and you take 20 damage. So you take. Is it 0 plus whatever your life is?
Yeah.
You get your max if your health is 15, but you go to -15 from the attack, you're dead. There's no.
Yeah, how much HP did that thing actually even have?
He's not a fighter. He's dead.
Oh Jesus. Oh God! I did 31. How much health did he have?
He's essentially a commoner.
Oh my God! I really thought he was like a guard, a real guard.
You shot his leg and he bled out during the fight.
I think if I would have called the shot, maybe he would have survived. I'm just shooting him in the arm, and I severed his arm, but that would have killed him too. Whatever, doesn't matter.
All right. Charles is like, wait, he's dead? Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh, we're screwed.
Charles, or I'm killing you too.
Charles, get it together. Wait, we don't? I suppose we don't know if Charles has revolutionary leanings. He's just doing it for the money, right?
Zeale sought out just a mercenary, presumably probably one of the taverns or something. So,
all right, so then I'm gonna say, Charles, you're a professional. Get it together.
Well, luckily, he doesn't know our names, and he never met you until right there. So
He can't.
he's like, you keep your running 5%. I'm out of here, and he's gonna.
Oh shit.
okay, that's fine.
What was his trait? He can't lie. That's so bad. That's the worst thing you could have rolled. I know.
get a liability.
Tell everyone. Everyone.
Why would you hire someone who can't lie? Oh, that's great.
Well,
Zeale didn't have time
Okay.
to read his resume.
I'm going to quickly search the dwarf for anything that might be useful, but we're getting out of the... Oh, I guess I have to carry the chest with me now, so...
Yeah, I'm not gonna. You better just come and carry this chest with me. I don't want to wait for you to search the dwarf forward.
Let's try to hide the body, but, we're gone.
yeah. Which way? And yeah, I mean, you could take the route back to where your safe house was. The battle wrapped up quickly enough that you guys are able to get away, but you definitely hear sounds of shouting, the sounds of bells or whistles ringing. Like, it seems like people are alerted and are running around, but just because of the mist and assume you're not like lighting a torch or anything to guide your way. Zeale, if you lead, you can kind of stumble your way, and you didn't have very far to run, so.
Sean, the title of the module is A Murder in Baldur's Gate. That doesn't mean that you have to murder someone in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, no, I didn't like him in the first place. I don't feel bad.
As we're carrying the box to our destination, I'm going to ask Zeale. So, what's in the box?
Oh, roughly, from what I heard, roughly 1,000 gold.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Is there anyone in the safe house, or is it just us, and then we're supposed to leave it there?
Yeah, somebody lets you in.
Okay.
And they just look like
At this point, do we get a room to ourselves, or is that guy that let us in hovering over us?
he guides you down into the cellar.
Okay, basically, I want to count the gold because we have to split it up.
Yeah.
Hey, did Charles know where we were going?
Oh.
Okay.
I left all the information. He doesn't know our names, doesn't know our location.
Did you keep your faces concealed or something when you were dealing with him?
I'm still in.
Probably not.
I don't want.
He definitely know your faces, and I feel like you would have told him the general plan.
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell him specifics.
I mean,
he was part of it.
If it went as planned, you would have been together divvying this up in this building.
I know, and he would have known about that location once we got there.
So that's what I don't know. I feel like he might have done that.
How do I tell a mercenary a guild safe house?
Yeah,
I might want to know.
I mean, he would have. I guess it would depend if you would have asked.
I mean, there might have been a backup plan, but you would not necessarily have used this as your place to meet up if you got separated or something like that.
Oh, no. I probably would have gone to Elsong. Or near it. But I'll leave that up to the DM because we didn't discuss it beforehand.
Well, Zeale, are you ready for your second exile from Baldur's Gate?
Oh, I know some people that they'll just be chopped up as another murder. Whatever.
Another murder in Baldur's Gate.
Well, when you get it down into the cellar and you crack it open, there is a bunch of coin in there, and a few gems and various other semi-valuable property. You're starting to count it. Somebody does come down who identifies themselves as a guild contact, and they're say that he's there to help to split it up and take the portions.
Yeah, and get the proper cut.
Yeah, to oversee it.
I know, what is it? It was 20% to the guild, 10% to
Rail, 15 to Rail.
Okay, 15. So that's 35, and then it was I split up the rest between the people and me.
Yeah, not actually very much of it goes to the good source, right?
I get to choose. I could be like, I get 50%, and then only 15 goes to the people.
I thought you asked for like 20%.
No, I asked for 30. I was gonna do 10, 10, and 10, but I told Charles that, oh no, we're getting 10% and we're splitting that up 3 ways. But since he's not around, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I was asking for 30%, but I'm gonna ask for 25%, and that splits up equally between me and Jack.
Oh.
That would be 50% or 40% goes to the people, 20 to the guild, 15 to Ray, and then 40%, and then 25% to us.
Okay. Well, let's randomly roll how much is actually in there.
Is there anything unexpected in the chest, or is it just all the money?
There is not anything unexpected. There are, like, bits of jewelry, too. It looks like, maybe a few rings or necklaces. Like, they don't just take coin. Like, if you don't have enough coin on you, they might take, like, some personal property. But, I mean, not necessarily unexpected. There's, like, a gold locket that has like
Is anything identifying about that locket? Because I'd love to return that to the owner.
There's like a poem, but it doesn't have like someone's name on it. It's like,
well, I'll hold on to that just in case. Somehow magically find whoever it belongs to.
okay. Let me pull up the random money roller.
Do I add a random item? I'm eating. Oh, that's Imelda. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Probably know better eating foam fire seeds. I mean,
okay.
why is it going away?
Okay, this seems fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's only about 150 actual gold. There's like 2,000 copper and like 700 silver.
20, 240. I'm just thinking 240 total gold value.
Yep. There are 7 different gems that are worth like 50 gold each.
Another 350. All right, so 570.
And then a few different jewelry items. There's like an amulet and a ring. There was the locket I told you about. I'm not sure immediately how much they're worth.
Okay, but I mean, do they look expensive, or is it more of a like, it's kind of gold plated, worth enough to get through the gate?
Yeah, they look expensive.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let the. I mean, roughly how much would that be? Because I'm gonna keep the coinage, except for the locket, with us. Then the guild can take the jewelry and fence it themselves.
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
I want the guild to take the jewelry because that at least is identifiable. They can go fence it or break it down or whatever.
Okay.
And what's the rough value of that? Or should I just take like a perception?
Sure.
Persuasion. That's what it's. Just persuasion. Like, hey, guild, take this plus 10%. That stuff looks expensive.
Yeah, it could be. They could be worth 100 gold each. Those
Could be. Okay.
three jewelry items.
All right, so I can persuade. I'm going to try to persuade them that they are worth that much, and you can take that, and we'll keep the coinage. Or do they just agree?
Well, they're taking. You're only taking essentially 25% out of this, and they're keeping the rest and divvying it up to the various other people.
Yeah. Without knowing how much that stuff is worth. Should I just assume that they're 100 gold apiece for jewelry? Okay, so plus 300 times 0.25. Okay, so J divided by 2, 108 gold, almost 109 gold in your pocket. I will do the same.
Don't I owe you money?
No.
Or is that another?
You're cool. I gave you 25 earlier to get your armor.
My best, but yeah.
I'm fine with it, whatever. What's up? Sorry, tired? Alright, so. Why not? Let's see, there we go. 108.
All right. That all being said, mission successful. They say, job well done. Well, actually, they ask you, like...
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't go perfectly.
Yeah,
Dwarf
yeah,
card.
what happened? Looks like you got your
Dwarf card, a stray arrow.
In fact, you're pretty injured, right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, to defend for my life, the dwarf died. Yeah.
What? The Basilisk? He's dead?
The Basilisk guard, Basilisk keeper.
How did he die? Did you shoot him?
Yes, but not on purpose.
Oh no. That is a problem. I mean,
the other guys got injured. They're all fine, and all the civilians are fine.
I mean, yeah, this was, kind of thuggery work, but him dying kind of makes him a martyr. That doesn't serve our purpose. Well, you should probably talk with Rail in the morning. Anyway, you part ways.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all want to meet up at the tavern?
Sure. I mean, I need a good 4-hour rest to heal up.
All right. Enough time would have passed that you guys can all meet up there.
All the PCs, you mean?
Yeah, you guys can all meet there. You probably would guess your various contacts would want to meet with you tomorrow, but it's late, so you guys can all kind of meet up for the night and compare notes. You see that Zeale is pretty seriously injured. He's got a puncture wound and a blade wound.
Zeale, what happened?
Oh,
Do you need
murder there, murder here.
Was that part of your plan, or?
Well, Wasn't an evil dwarf, but
Wait a second. Are you just like saying? I mean, are you saying this to like all of us?
yep.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Tell me exactly what happened.
Well, I planned to scare him off to the chest without any fighting. Didn't go as planned. They didn't want to drop the case. To scare him, I wanted to shoot one of them, and it was a little too on target.
You're gonna have the whole city guard after you.
Yeah, you let me handle that. They know who I am.
You're serious that you just killed this guard?
Zeale, we might have to arrest you for that.
Oh, you can certainly try. You're not catching me.
I might have to put you behind bars, Zeale.
That's quite a way for a mission to go in error.
Well,
It sounds like you just stole a bunch of money and killed the person that was responsible for it.
That's not going to bode well for the guild's reputation, and even more so, I have a feeling that we might be the people sent out to try and collect you, to try and bring you in.
Trust me, after we get done talking here, you won't never have to see me again.
That was not how I hoped things would go as part of this operation.
What about you, Jay? What do you have to say for yourself?
Suddenly got complicated.
He didn't know about the dwarf until everything settled down.
Yeah, I just tried to scare him off. I should have run.
Yeah, they should have run.
Imelda just looks like you've never seen her this angry at you.
Oh, that's fine.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Jay.
Oh, okay.
So, only one of them was killed, but you fought off the rest?
Yeah. They ran away when we asked them to just run after the fact.
What did you do with the body?
Didn't have time. They already found it.
You left him in the street.
Well, it was actually reality.
Yeah. Would have thrown him away, but we didn't have time. And you can see.
Oh yeah, and our associate was a guy who can't lie.
Wait, there was someone else with you? How much worse can they
Someone
get?
else knows.
Knows how to keep his mouth shut, I hope.
Don't worry about it. I'll make sure that he can't speak to anybody.
You plan to murder him too?
If it comes to it.
I don't think that's the best course of action somehow.
Hey, Jashar, if we apprehend him,
No one knows
we would look really good with the flaming fist. You know that, right? We could go up the ranks.
But then how would we funnel more information to the guild?
Don't worry, let me talk to Rail tomorrow. If she wants me to turn myself in, I'll turn myself in.
Hey, you better go talk to Rail. I kind of want to meet Rail myself.
Oh, she won't want that. Turn that flaming fist. Tag.
Well, what if we can...
I just want to do what's right.
I want to see how the leader reacts to this, actually. If I could come along and observe, I would appreciate it.
I mean, we're probably gonna have to do that tomorrow because right now, as you see, I'm not doing too well.
I'll heal you for 5.
But that gets me right above half.
Well, what's your plan for tomorrow then? All of your employers probably want to hear from you. Who do you want to go to first, and who wants to go where?
I'm gonna have to report. I'm gonna have to report into the captain. That's military protocol. But I want to be there when Zeale. When you meet with Rail, I would very much like to be there so I can assess that side of the organization. Because I'm starting to have some questions about the Flaming Fist and whether they're on the level, so to speak.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I'm also getting the sense that the high nobles who are controlling this place really aren't interested in. They're just using this as this political situation as a chance to crack down on people that seem to be not really doing anything wrong. I mean, not really, not sneaking up and killing a member of the guard on the street. Are you aware that my father was a cop?
And
Well, I do. I think the guild is a true noble.
You have to remember, I'm not a member of the guild, so guild can just say that they have no involvement. Though I know your factions aren't going to think of it that way anyways, but...
I do believe they're for the people, but I don't know.
Once they told to have no deaths, that just was an unfortunate accident.
Yeah, unfortunate in a lot of ways. It's going to be more than a little fallout from this.
All right. Well, then, still have the question of who's going to go where, in what order in the morning.
I'm gonna go report back to the captain.
Yeah, we should report back first thing because we're in this sort of militant.
I think I'm gonna go stay at Eric's actually tonight. I'm so pissed off. I don't want to be anywhere near.
I don't want
right
to. I don't want to leave Zeale alone. I'm worried he's going to vanish if I.
Oh, the rest. I'm going to leave that to the rest of the party. I want to go to the barracks and.
Yeah, I think that speaking for myself, and we'll just hand wave it and say that Tars joins me because that will make it easier. I'd like to leave right now, and we'll report to our the Lord in the morning, and I'll say something like, I'm not necessarily going to be running my mouth about this, but I'm extremely pissed about all of this. Goodbye.
All right, so you guys retire to your rooms and your plan to go.
Well, no, I mean we're leaving right now. There was another hotel across town where we could stay that I think we established before.
Yeah.
So
right,
yeah, I'm not. We're not continuing this tomorrow.
Okay, that leaves Jay, Zeale, and Zashar at the Lane Stars.
Well, I feel like I'm unwanted here, so I'm going to Elsong.
I feel like you're going to be a wanted man tonight. You're going to need more protection.
Don't worry about me.
Injured.
Don't worry about me.
Well, I'm worried about you on more account than one. What do you think, Jay? I think we should.
Sorry, I follow it. I'm going to say that so I can get the room to myself.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to attempt to follow him then.
Follow me to Elsong.
All right, Zeale, are you just brazenly going to Elsai? You gonna sit at a table, order some drinks, or what?
Oh, I need a room to heal.
A room to heal. Okay, so you want to book a room.
I need to meditate for my 4 hours.
Oh yeah.
And I want to kind of stand guard, I'm worried about like, I'm worried about the officials coming in to bust him. Although I don't know what I'm going to do if that happens, so I'm literally like staying up, sort of anxiously trying to like come up with a fucking plan.
Okay. Zeale, were you wanting to book a room at Elfsong?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a room.
Okay, your rooms at Blade and Stars are paid for. If you want one at Elfsong, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that.
Okay. The room costs like a silver.
Yep.
All right, you guys, I guess, go with, and yeah, Zeale appears to book a room and go upstairs and like go to his private room.
Do I know if the private room has like a window or a back exit?
Pretty sure it does. Yeah.
Did Jay come with, or is it just me?
Sound like he did. Can you confirm, Jay? Would you have went with the Elfsong? Keep an eye on Zeale.
No, I said the shark could go.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
what
wanted to stay back.
Stay
that's
back.
what I thought.
Yeah, stay in your room. Avoid catching any getting heat on you. Yeah.
Then I want to be somewhere where I can track the window, because I know that if shit goes down, Zeale is going out the window. So is there like another inn across the street where I can like see his window from across my, like across the way? That would be the ideal situation.
There's not another inn, but I mean you can get into the you see Elfsong's kind of at like a major kind of prominent intersection here. There's streets, like a main street, and then there's like pretty well traveled roads on either side. Your best guess is that he ended up in a room facing this street. So it's like, and these streets have street lamps and everything. So like, you could be standing in any number of places, but there isn't like a room you can rent. But you could like stand in view of the window.
Right, but that
And the
means I'm
front
going to be
door.
standing out on the street all night. That's going to be pretty freaking suspicious.
Yeah, the guy who looks like a complete outsider in town.
Yeah.
At least he has a badge.
How much does a room cost? I want to ask the proprietor after he's up if I'm going to show him my badge and say, look, I'm trying to do some investigation on a suspicious character. Is there a room available right next to the room you just rented to that elven fellow?
Yes, officer. Yes, that could be arranged.
And I want to know how much a room is, because I might, if I can afford it, I will pay for it.
It's just 1 silver.
Yeah, I will pay for it then, and I will say thank you. And if other officers show up, tell them before they go up. Tell them that I'm there, so that they'll know they'll have some backup. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm gonna, hope that shit doesn't go sour during the night, and lay awake fucking worrying about it.
Wow. Okay. With that, the night passes. The party is split up all over the place. And I think Zeale and I need to go to the side room.
Oh boy.
Murder in Baldur's Gate.
Hi there, Mike.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't think they would react like this, although they are goody two shoes.
It's easy enough for you to escape from Zashar. I mean, he's keeping watch on you, but yeah, I mean, if you want to like jump out the window, I mean, you could stay in there for your 4 hours and escape after, or do you want to try and escape before that?
Well, whatever's opportune. Like, if it's easy for me to escape now,
you probably could have looked out the window and literally seen him out there, kind of looking up at the different windows.
Yeah. Well, what I want to do is, since I have a disguise kit, I'm gonna make a disguise.
Okay.
That way, I'm not easily recognizable right away.
Yeah. You're probably not actually aware. You might have seen him go back inside. You're probably not aware that he got a room right next to you, at least not immediately.
I don't know. I don't know that, but I'm pretty sure he followed me because he doesn't want me running. So I'm already well aware of that.
Okay.
So I'm definitely listening for him and whatnot. And
okay, you could roll perception at the door and try and see if you hear him come into the
I got a 10 with the.
I mean, there's people walking down the hallway, but you probably wouldn't have heard specifically that it was him getting in the room next to you.
Yeah. Tempted to use this potion of healing if I have to, but I want to save that.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm glad I was able to get him to heal me up to 18.
So again, you want to make a makeshift disguise? Then do you want to leave the tavern? Do you want to stay?
Oh yeah. I'm leaving the tavern.
Okay. How long would you wait after getting the room?
Well, what time is it now? That's the thing I want to know. Was it right after?
It's probably 1 a.m.
Oh, so could I have lost him on the way to the tavern? Well, we've already established we're there. I was like, I sent you a text. If it was too foggy, I could lose him. I'm definitely faster than he is.
I mean, he specifically said he wanted to go with you. So if you wanted to lose him, it would have been literally bolting and running away.
Yeah. So, and I figured.
Yeah, I think we've passed that point. So.
All right. What weighs the most? I'm trying to get rid of some stuff so I don't on that heavy. I don't want to get rid of my armor. Why do I have 10 fucking torches? I'm leaving torches in the room. One of them, Jesus Christ! Because I'm trying to lower my weight. Just to be realistic.
All right. Well, if you wait enough time, a little time, how much time do you want to wait?
If I wait 4 hours, I can fully heal, but I don't want to. That means it'd be 5 in the morning.
Yeah. Just before sunrise.
I mean, this is a tavern that is really busy.
Zashar also only needs to rest for 4 hours, which he's probably gonna.
He's not full elf. That's only full elf trait.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's a half elf. Yeah.
What the hell did my die go? No, I think I'll give it an hour. I need time to get that disguise right. But I'm probably gonna leave this ASAP.
Okay. Let me pop over and just give Zashar one perception check, and then we'll see if you escape. You can give me a stealth.
17 plus 8, 25.
Okay. Zashar?
Yeah?
I just need you to roll 1 perception check.
Okay, it's a straight roll for me. I'm pretty damn sure. Let me just double check my character sheet.
Yeah, and I guess let me know how long are you waiting around trying to listen while you're in the room, or do you sleep once you get there?
No, I'm gonna try and stay up.
Okay.
And if I'm fatigued the next day, so be it.
Okay.
I rolled a total of 17.
Okay.
Just a straight roll on the die.
Great.
I mean, I made 3 dice rolls tonight, and they've all been very good.
Yes. Okay. Well, he's more proficient in the skill than you, so he sneaks out.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
In the morning.
I just need to figure out what he does for the rest of the night. So I'll be right back. Okay, you get out.
Okay. Well, I go down, and how do you make a decision? Do I just go to town or go to rail? I'm just gonna go to rail.
Okay. Yeah, she finds you. you're like not sure where to meet her, but like as you're like walking down an alley for like a hand comes over your mouth and like drags you into an alley and flips her around. You quickly see that it's her, and she looks pissed.
Oh, yeah, I figured. Oh.
Zeale, you idiot! What the hell happened?
Yeah, the arrow that meant to scare him didn't scare him; it killed him. And I'll explain what happened. It's just not gonna like lie to her about it. It's just gonna be easier that way.
She's like biting on her knuckle and like thinking. She's like,
remember, yeah, I was like, if she wants, she's on her way home. If she wants, and since I'm not a part of the guild, they have to spin it that way. That's fine because I'm not.
She's like, well, this is just going to escalate our plans. This doesn't ruin everything, but this changes how we're going to proceed. She like looks at you and her like expression softens a little bit. She's like, don't skip town. I'm not done with you. I need you there.
Okay.
All
right.
What about the rest of
you're gonna need a place to stay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust any of that.
You wouldn't trust them?
Well, I mean, I've already heard them speak. They're talking about turning me in. So, I would, I can still work with you, but it's gonna have to be in secret. Don't worry about Jay. Jay, he wasn't involved in that portion. Although I'll tell her about Charles and how he might need to find him and keep him under watch. Not necessarily kill him, but he needs to be kept. Just to be safe, that safe house should probably be changed.
Yes. Yep. You're way ahead of you on that.
Okay.
Well, she just advises you to lay low tomorrow. She suggests, I mean, you can think of a few places that are kind of like seedier, like dive taverns with a discreet room you can stay in. Actually, no. She recommends staying somewhere in Outer City.
I was thinking about maybe White Keep or Keep Hostel. There's probably a bunch of people just living in.
Yes, in fact, let's say that's exactly what you work out. All right, you go there. We'll need to figure out how this is going to work with out of character for party continuity.
I mean, if we stay together to fight the dragon, I didn't really care about the dragon clan so much. So honestly, if this is the end of my character, okay.
Well, you're going to be aware of the things that happen in the city tomorrow. So let's in the next session. So you might need to be kind of listening into what goes on, and we can decide if it's something where you might show up and join in, or whether you fade into the shadows. So we'll step across that bridge.
I missed the last few seconds. My daughter needed me.
I said you'll be aware or like kind of in the town the next day to see what's going on, and we'll see whether there's something where you think you'd want to join back in or not.
Okay.
Cool. Let's go back to the chapter.
It's debacle.
All right, we're back.
And Zeale disappears.
Yeah. In the morning, you discover that Zeale is gone.
All right. Well, I will, after searching around and thanking the innkeeper, I will fucking limp back to where Dybroth and I were supposed to meet to go report in, tired, cranky, with my hat pulled even further over my face than usual, and say, "He ran out on us, Dybroth."
Slippery.
I booked the room right across from his and listened as best I could. I thought I could catch him.
I regret we didn't apprehend him at the scene of the crime. Yeah, where we saw him. Or, I don't know. We need to go report to the captain, and I'm expecting to hear something about the tax collector today.
Right. If he doesn't ask us, I'm not going to tell him much. But if he does ask, I'm going to tell him the truth that I have been out following a suspicious character and trying to keep an eye on someone all night who gave me the slip.
If he doesn't say anything, I think I can keep the secret.
If he doesn't say anything, I'm going to keep a secret too. But if he does say anything, well, we got to come out with it.
Yeah. And we might get our asses chewed if we tell him the exact truth.
Well, we're not telling them the exact
But
truth. We're not even telling them that we knew about this. I'm not going to tell them I knew about this raid beforehand.
But did you? Sorry, I'm not even in the scene, but I can't remember if we even knew about this.
I don't know if I knew about the raid beforehand or not. I knew...
Yeah, I don't think we were even told about it.
No, I don't think Shachar ever told us.
Or Zeale,
I think Jay might have.
Jay would be the only one that actually had any clue of what was going on, because I asked him to come with me.
I knew that Zeale was going to funnel info to the guild for me, though. Through me, though. He was my contact for that, at least.
Jay would probably be the only one that had any details.
I don't
really.
Yeah, I don't think I told anyone.
Okay, so then I didn't know about... Well, that's at least good, that I didn't know about this beforehand. That makes me feel a little better.
I guess Jay just stays at the hotel?
Yeah, actually, let's address that. Like, what's your plan in the morning, Jay? Like, you wake up and, like, go down to... I don't know if you go down for breakfast or stay in your room or whatever. If you went down for, like, breakfast, you would see none of your party there.
Yeah, no. So I wake up, and I was like, I think I went to bed thinking it was not a big deal, not thinking anything was too wrong, like whatever, people were overreacting. But I think I wake up in the morning and I feel more uneasy about it.
Oh, man.
both that, both because this, I didn't like that. I don't have a lot of love for tax collectors, but I feel bad that he was unarmed and got murdered. And then even more so, I'm starting to feel nervous that I'm like alone here, and there were multiple witnesses, and our ally ran off, and I'm like, oh shit.
I don't think he knows that I ran off yet because...
our other ally, Charles.
Oh, yeah.
George Washington, who cannot tell a lie.
Right.
So my first order of business is going to be like, carefully scope out down below and see if it looks like there's any police down there. And then I'm going to go and try and find, procure a disguise kit, I think. I'm actually proficient in disguise kits. I need to make a disguise for myself, I think.
Okay. I think before you get out of the inn, somebody at a table signals you. like
Okay.
like tries to get your attention, like motions for you to join him.
What kind of person?
Uh,
What do they look like?
looks like he's got a cloak and a hood, and it's a human male.
All right, I'll go over warily.
Okay. He simply says, from what we understand, your mission last night didn't go as planned, but we understand that wasn't your fault. If you're willing to still help out the cause, there's work for you.
Well, I appreciate that. I think I need to lay low for a bit here. People saw my face last night.
We can help you with that. You have a very plain look about you. I don't think you'll see that. In fact, he even suggests essentially like being recommends a place where you can get what you need to make a disguise kit.
Okay. Yeah, that was my goal, so I'll take him up on that.
Okay.
But I'm going to make a mental note that I'm going to get him back for that comment.
He guides you to some shops in nearby.
Okay.
And like suggests and you kind of know what to do because you're proficient in it, but he brings you to the right store to like get some different clothes and a place to like style your hair differently, things of that nature.
Like at all?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like style it at all?
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, he suggests cleaning yourself.
Makeover. This is the makeover part of Jay's character arc.
Yeah, right.
We might need a new fig. Yeah, you like suggest some like makeup to like cover up some of your scars and maybe just a general like clean up and maybe like switching out a couple pieces of your armor where it's still the same type of armor, but like putting a different like pauldron on things like that.
Definitely having a makeover montage.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all paid for by Zeale.
Ooh.
And while you're shopping around, he tells you a little bit of the plan for the day and explains that the goal of that mission being to kind of stick it to the man and get the money back to the people. Unfortunately, with the death of the Basilisk, their plan, and you can help or not, they're doubling down on this, and they're going to be starting some widespread vandalism all around the city. People are, if the guard and the nobles want to like crack down on them, well, they're gonna fight right back, and he talks about plans of like bricks and windows, looting. Things are gonna, the city is gonna heat up big time tonight.
Yeah, I think I'm a little overqualified for throwing bricks in windows.
They expect guards to be messing with people, so if anything, they might need some protection.
Okay.
You can think it over, and he gives you a time.
No, I'm I'm gonna play along with this guy, but my goal is to give him this list at some point in the day.
Okay, great. We're nearing our end of session time.
So when it comes to me and Taurus, let's defer our move towards to the next session because Taurus isn't actually here. That's something we got to roleplay that.
Yes. Okay. Agreed. All right. So let's just end with Zashar and Diaboth then.
Yeah, with the brush with darkness here.
Yes. So yeah, you're. Older is expecting you and invites you in, and he's like, "I've been given a report from some of my men, but I'd like to hear it from you."
Our mission was a complete success. We apprehended some nefarious goings-ons in that boat, and
let's start with the Oasis. You went there first.
Well, it's the Oasis. Yeah, I'm gonna produce the drugs and the bribe money as evidence. First off, and explain that it seemed to be mostly a place where people come for entertainment. The only thing that I could see that would be useful to the guild was the private rooms, but there wasn't anyone that we apprehended that seemed as if they were an outright criminal. The owner. I'm gonna describe my interactions with the owner honestly, and I'll say that either your intel was bad or they must have any guild members who normally frequent the place might have gotten the slip or some sort of warning.
Well, we did what you asked.
Indeed. Doesn't it strike you as odd that there was so little resistance there?
Yes. Whereas at the other place, people tried to stab us.
I did get stabbed.
Well, yes.
In the line of duty.
They tried to kill us, is what I mean. But yes. And their leader attempted to flee out a window upstairs, and we had to go chase her down.
Hold on. We're still talking about the Oasis.
Yeah.
Why do you care?
He kind of
that's fine.
He puts up a hand. He's like, it's my understanding that a place like the Oasis is never open without a bouncer or some muscle at the door. Did you see any resistance or anything like that?
At the Oasis? I don't remember there being a bouncer. Do you?
No. No, we went in before our company of men went. They stayed outside. There's no bouncer.
Yeah, awfully suspicious. I think you might be onto something, saying that they may have been tipped off. And he has a very neutral expression when he says that.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the Lil Ranger.
Well, that was an all-out brawl. Everything happened so fast, but we did apprehend that attacked us and the doors. They didn't seem to know anything about the guild either, but I don't know.
We were split up during the fight, and then I'll sort of say the things that I was trying to say earlier.
He says to Diaboth, he's like, "I understand you were injured. You took some serious injuries. Are you okay?"
I'm fine. I slept it off.
Slept it off.
He has an ability.
Hey, in D&D that makes sense.
He uses this magic to his lay on hands. I'll sort of try and describe his lay on hands.
He nods in understanding.
I'll cut my hand into 1d damage and I'll heal myself.
He's like, wait, I know how your healing works. That's really not necessary.
Well, you know for sure. Now I know you know.
He's like,
so what can we do for you now?
I spent most of the night tailing someone suspicious that was actually present at what was the first place? The low lantern, is that the first place?
The Oasis.
No, the Oasis. Because Zeale was at the Oasis.
I was.
So I'm going to say there was someone suspicious that I saw at the Oasis to get onto this. He said he's someone suspicious, and I followed him to his sleeping place afterwards and booked the room right next to him. But he must have given me the slip in the night. That's why I'm a little haggard. I didn't sleep during the night. But the room was empty.
Well, that's some fine work. Can you provide a full description of him, of this man? Maybe we can spread the word amongst soldiers.
Yeah, I will give a description of Zeale, and I will say that I don't think that he has like a false name. You know what I mean? Any names that he's given are on
entourage.
What's the word? They're not useful. They're like an alias. Any names he's given aren't useful.
So you said you were tailing a suspicious person, and now you're saying you're aware of his name. But did you actually talk to him?
He said yes. He said yeah, but not for long. Just that he gave me a phony name, but that's all there is to it. I guess I probably have to roll deception at this point.
Yes.
If I want to give him Zeale as the phony name, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is by now. I'm not doing so hot though. I got a 14 on deception, so.
Mm-hmm. He thinks for a second. He's like, I'll spread the word to our men about this Zeale. I think I could have use for you two again for something today, but I need to discuss something with my men. Could you get some breakfast, or he suggests a waiting room, a conference room for you to wait in while he gets his affairs in order for the day.
Is there a training yard? I'd like to swing my sword around a little bit.
I wanna make an insight check to make sure he's not telling us to stay in one place so he can fucking arrest us in half an hour, you know. Because I'm real nervous about that.
Yeah.
That's totally what's happening.
Yeah. I got a 12 on insight.
Okay. Yeah, you're sweating a little bit. You're not sure. I mean, you're not sure, but you're sweating a little bit.
Right.
He's not giving you amazing high praise and saying, you're not sure what his next step is, though.
Right.
I mean, does he have enough to say I need to arrest you and interrogate you? I mean, you actually did the job, but he might be a little suspicious of you. And he's so far saying that he still wants to work with you.
Right. I'm still freaking sweating it out though.
Yep. And I think we're gonna have to leave it there. He seemed to. It was more of not a request, but an order for you guys to wait.
Right. That's
Worms Rock.
that's what. Yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to get a feel on it to get whether or not I should be like trying to run away or not. But I guess I will wait and hope for the best without doing anything more obvious than running away.
Yeah. All right. I think we'll stop there then. So wow. Things are maybe not going as you'd hoped.
No, things are off the rails immediately.
Bronson is going to be very interesting. It's going to be interesting to hear Bronson's response when he hears about all this. Well, he can just watch the stream, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Feels like old times to me. Like my family had a lot of like bad criminals, like as in not very good at their jobs. So they eat a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, and that was really just like day one for Baldur's Gate. You guys have got like 10 days before the carriage arrives.
Oh my god. I mean, I know this is just a side thing. It's not even a part of the original campaign, but Jesus.
This is really fun.
Yeah, it is really fun. I agree.
I mean, depending on what happens, I'm like, am I going to have to roll another character?
Yeah, we're in some deep shit.
Well, I think I'll end the stream now. So good night, viewers.